Welcome back everybody to Space Engineers. Today we're going to be taking a look at, oopsie daisy, hit the microphone there. Today we're having a look at the space cargo ships. These are all default, and they're the most common. I say the most common because you can find ships like I know you can find the Cerberus, the Argentavis, the Pilgrim's Curiosity, ships like that. If you want me to cover them, let me know, but I'm not going to cover them because most of the time what you're going to be encountering are these 9 ships here. A YouTuber called Dragon Nation Gaming did a video very similar to this where he showed you how to capture all the ships. That's also a very good video if you want to check that out. I will leave a link in the description to the video. But it's a bit... I don't want to be critical, I'm just saying it's a bit long-winded, so I'm going to try and be a bit quicker. But obviously if you prefer him, then go watch him. He's got a very lovely voice. So yeah. Right, so these are all vanilla. As long as you have the cargo ship selection selected in your world settings, you'll have these flying around. They fly about from anywhere from say a kilometre to 5 kilometres out from you normally. And the smaller they are, as a general rule of thumb, the quicker they're going. You can go and capture them, and then they're yours pretty much. If you use the mod that I mentioned in the last video, the easy NPC takeovers, then you can just take over the command seats and the whole ship will be reallocated to you, which is very nice. But they all do come with some loot as well, so yeah. Right, so 3 classes. We have the, it's like, I don't know, sort of civilian, I guess. Yeah, civilian, mining, and then military. So I'll start with civilian with the smallest and probably the easiest one to capture right here. This is the actually no, I'd say second easiest to capture probably. This is called the what's it called, the private sale. That's it. These civilian all are very fond of their solar panels, as you can see. What you see is what you get. That solar panel's always broken pretty much. You have one large cargo container, a single thruster in each direction, 2 interior turrets. That's pretty much it. You have an antenna. If you have drones enabled, they will call for backup, so take that out ASAP. And you come in the back here, and this is the whole interior right here. This is it. No gravity generator. Yeah, not a very useful ship. I wouldn't recommend even bothering because, as you can see, you barely get anything and the parts aren't worth that much anyway. The only thing I can think of is using it as sort of like you know, programming waypoints and just using it for that. But other than that, attacking this ship, best thing I'd say is come from one of the sides, engage one of the turrets, and then just sort of strafe around until it runs out of ammo, which will happen pretty quickly actually. Yeah, it's only got 10, so just, you know, make it run out of ammo, go up to it, and go and claim that seat, and it's yours. Whole thing is yours. No remote control block on this ship. So, right, business shipment. This is a, it doesn't have as much storage as the private cell, which is a bit weird. It's got a much bigger sort of solar array, but it's much easier to capture because the turrets are only on the top. So if you just come from downstairs, nothing's shooting at you. You see? Come through here. Don't know why this is here. Just I think damage is actually off. Derp. Come through here, and it's got a bit more of an interior. Grind that, weld it, and it's yours. There you go. Not a very good ship, to be honest. It's got a massive exposed reactor here for some odd reason. 4 small cargo containers. It's a bit much, but you know, it's solar powered. But I don't know why it has that massive reactor. It doesn't need it, but you know, whatever. This is the commercial freighter. This is a pretty... It's got an enormous solar, as you can see. It's a pretty funky looking ship, but it looks quite good, I think. You know, it sort of gives that civilian freighter feel. If you're attacking this with a fighter, be very careful you don't cut the thing in half, because it's quite frail there in the middle. Yeah, I think it's got 3 Gatling guns, so one there, one here, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, so you're going to have to face a Gatling gun pretty much wherever you go. I'd recommend probably coming from the side over here. This is where the command seat is. So deal with that Gatling gun if you can. And then you could try and sort of sneak here, but I'd say bring a fighter and just knock out one of those guns. It has, I believe, 6 large cargo containers. Yep, 6. And to get to the cockpit, you land on the right sort of section. Run down here, up this passage, and there's an interior turret right here. Now you can get rid of that quite easily. You come here, delete that. Oops, sorry. Delete this one here. That's the door, and that will cut the power to the interior turret, so it won't be able to shoot you. Take that. Ship's yours. Quite a big ship. It can be quite a useful ship. I know Dragon Nation Gaming, Rich, sort of turned it into a bit of a bit like a trailer, like a storage trailer for mining ships, but has large thrusters only on the sides for some reason, but they're worth quite a lot. So if you want it, take that. I wouldn't recommend getting these two personally, but okay. On to the mining ships now. This is the, for fuck's sake, I forgot the name again. Mining Carriage, that's it. So this only has 1 turret. For some reason it has 2 large thrusters, which it doesn't have enough power for, so that's a strange design choice. But basically all you need to do is come from underneath. Nothing can shoot at you. Come up the back here. In, take that, boom, it's yours. 3. These mining ships have many large cargo containers. This has 3. To be honest, it's quite a useful ship though, because of all the storage. So you can definitely make that work. It's got quite a nice docking sort of clamp at the front. A very nice industrial look. There's the turret and the antenna. So take that out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, it's a tiny ship. What I did in my world is I turned this into like a big welding area, grinding, sorry, so I filled it with grinds at the front there and just turned it into like a ship-eating machine. Okay, the mining transport, this is very weird. This sort of reminds me of Wally for some reason, but 2 Gatling guns on either side, and yeah, it's got a very strange sort of shape, so I'm guessing it's supposed to land like that on some sort of pad or something. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, this one has 2 refineries and 2 large cargo containers. I actually outfitted mine to have a hangar at the back here and just used as a mining ship. That was interesting. So yeah, 2 Gatling turrets. You can't actually avoid both of them if you look here. You got to come in very quickly and sort of get in this sort of spot. But I would recommend bringing a fighter and knocking one out. This isn't very easy to do on foot, or just with your jetpack. Entrance is at the front here. Interior turret to greet you, so like I've done before. Literally, where is it? Underneath, take the block out, cut the power, it can't shoot you. It's not airtight. The cargo containers come back. There's the cockpit. And there's a little bit of glass there for some reason. Now, this is the second biggest ship here. This is huge. It's the mining hull. I believe it has 18 large cargo containers, which is a lot of storage. It's got, I think this is probably one of the best looking ships here. Oh, excuse me. Probably one of the best looking ships here. But it is very well armed. I think it has 2 missile turrets and I believe 4 Gatling, so 2 missile, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, 2 Gatlings, oh 5 Gatling turrets, my bad. One on each side, one on the back, one on the bottom. Should know what it is for. Okay, I was right. All large thrusters on this, so, you know, obviously. But if I captured this ship, I would recommend keeping it and turning it into some sort of carrier, maybe. It's a pretty good ship. Yeah, it's not airtight though. So, yeah. Entrance is at the top here. Come down this sort of elevator-esque thing, and you're in the main area. Interior turret's right there, so what I would do is as soon as you land, bolt over here and ascend through this passageway. This took me a while to find, like I couldn't find the cockpit for quite a while. I'm just stupid, but come up here, across here, up here, and boom, there's the cockpit, right there. Strange place, but yeah. I moved mine because I'm not really a fan of that. It's a bit awkward. But yeah, claim that and then this turret won't shoot you. That's my advice. So you can see we've got a vast interior here. These two lead you down. The floor is a right mess, as you can see, so I'd recommend cleaning this up. Loads of cargo containers, and the refineries usually have ore in them. Yeah, loads of ore. So it's quite a good find, this. It's obviously quite hard to capture. You're definitely going to need a fighter of some sort. Hangar through here, as you can see, pretty big hangar. No connectors though, but you probably store, or maybe 3 very small fighters, or 2 small fighters, and maybe 1 sort of medium dropship. Large reactors at the back here. 2 hangar doors, they're not airtight. You just gotta flip them down like that. As you can see, they fold out, very nice. If you're gonna take this ship, the best thing to do is take out these back 2 turrets, remove that, and grind down that. That's the whole power for the ship right there. So yeah, just temporarily knock out its power and you should be good. I don't know what I've done. It's rocking around, whatever. Right, so yeah, that's the mining hall there. Okay, right, military ships. These are well armed, so just be warned. Even the smallest here, military escort, has 2 missile turrets and 2 Gatling turrets. 1 on the top, 1 on the back. I captured one of these. I usually capture them, just turn them into corvettes because they're pretty strong ships. They're these military ships are heavy armor, so yeah. I think that's a good thing though, because it just means less damage while you're taking out the turrets with your fighters. Collector and connector just on that side for some reason. It's got quite a decent amount of thrust. Not enough left and right in my opinion, but other than that, you know, bottom's a bit flat, but it's a, you know, it's a good looking ship. I think the landing gear sort of ruins it though. Anyway, approaches. If you're on foot, like just with your jetpack, I'm speaking about on foot, just come like this way, sort of, and try and, yeah, like around here, like to the front, but slightly below. Missile turrets won't shoot at you on foot, so you are safe from that. In here, reactor on each side, cargo containers, assembler. See some piping, a little bit of a room. Then this leads you to the cockpit. There are no interior turrets, so yeah, grind that and it's yours. Again, no RC block. So far there haven't been any traps, but on this ship there is a trap. Basically, if you hop in and turn on the inertia dampeners, this thruster here, something like that, this thruster here will burn and blow that warhead up. So just be careful. I don't think it works anymore. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but keep it in mind. I'd check anyway. Get rid of it. This is quite well armed, as you can see. 2 missile turrets. Oh, fuck me, I think it's got 5 Gatling guns, so 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 Gatling guns, 2 missiles. So it's a very tough ship to capture, definitely. To be honest, this ball here at the front, this is the ship. Like, everything you need for it to work is in this little ball here. So you could ideally just remove the trailer, and then you've got this as a little ship. To get inside, it's a bit strange. You want to go underneath. There's a door, and you go up like this. So first floor, just some storage. Second floor, that's the cockpit and the reactors. And third floor, the gravity generator and some more large cargo containers. I don't capture these because they're just too much of a pain in the arse. But if you really want some warheads, they have some warheads. Right, now, the military transport, the Beast, the biggest ship here, and one of the most difficult to capture. It has, I think, 3 missile turrets, so one there, one there, one there, maybe one on the bottom actually. No. So 3 missile turrets and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Gatling guns. So yeah, you're gonna need a fighter for this one. So if you're in a fighter, just knock out some turrets and dock on it. To get inside, it's these little like sort of poppy out bits you can see on the side. Literally just delete that, grind it down, and enter the maze, as I like to call it, because you are going to get lost in here the first few times you walk around. I have familiarised myself for your convenience. So if you walk in on the right side, the starboard side, left, whip it round here, there's an interior turret there. To take that out, I don't know, I suggest sort of peeking it maybe. Or you can build like a scaffolding block and sort of strafe left and right, turn the lights off. I really like the lighting of these old ships and like the feel. They feel nice. Through here, bang, there's the cockpit. If we continue down here, large cargo container, and through here, puts us into the hangar. As you can see, it's I think it's about the same size as the actually I think it might be a tad bigger than the mining hauler. Yeah, it looks quite nice, to be honest, you know. So there's that. If you kept going down there, it's just a large cargo container. Up across here, you get a nice little view of the hangar. This is quite a nice little area. With a turret there, reactor. Down here at the back, this is where all the goodies are. The large reactor is here. Gravity generator, all that good business. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole interior of the ship. Yeah, that's the mining hull, pretty much. It's a pretty good ship. It's very, very slow though, and it comes with so little uranium. You've got to be careful trying to get it back. One interesting thing is if you come through here, there's like a massive chasm open. Look at this. It's like a huge area, and also, yeah, like the turrets aren't all conveyed up, so good luck with that. I couldn't be bothered. I gave up. So yeah, look at all this room in here. You could do something with this. So yeah, but that's all the they're all the main default cargo ships anyway. Let me know if you want me to do the like the Argentavis and the Cerberus and all those. all that good stuff. Yeah. Can't think of anything else I've got left to say. Oh, I do have some modified ships, like how I've redesigned that, and that. So if you want to see them, let me know. Dragon Nation Gaming did a very similar thing. He probably did a much better job at me though, but he did use some mods. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching and take care, everybody.